Gammons and glamour. Doggy. Doesn't work. Just give me a song and I'll sing it like I mean it. Just give me the song and I'll sing it like I mean it. Yeah, it's not gonna last long. Get your cameras ready, it's not gonna last long. It's from Marduk. He's from Tekken. Okay. Yeah, my dog was looking at me. So I pulled the curtain. I'll try. My lumbar is not very good. Not in very good condition. I think I'm feeling a little bit of uncomfortableness and a little bit of pain on my left side of the lumbar, lower back. Of course, it's not severe. It's not something it's not something sharp, it's just dull sensation. Which I know is not good. It's not a healthy sign. It's because my lumbar discs or a lumbar disc, it's not in a good condition. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So maybe I should be careful with the workout. Or I should do some stretching. Hanging. Let me see. Yeah, just by hanging. It's alright now. I think it's just by hanging, it feels a lot better. Feels better. Anyway, I'm gonna do the Incline Trappibear Prisi. Yeah. Incline Trappibear Prisi. Yes. There you go. Incline Trappibear Prisi. 1722, okay. I can do this. Can do the sound. This hurts. Seven warm up for 7. That's good. I think it's all right. 7, 5. 5 or 4? 5, yeah. Which means I could definitely do more than 5 reps after that. Okay, the next set of Incline Trade Bear Freeze. Here we go. We'll do 45 kilograms of Incline Trade Bear Press. Presses. Press. Yeah. Incline. Incline Trade Bear Press. Incline Trade Bear Press. Here we go, let me see from the side. Let's check the path. Check the bar path. For that I'm gonna drink some water. $26 then. 26. Well, yeah, I saw this. I saw that meme named Italian brain rot. There are some characters named very, there are characters which has a very funny name, which has very funny names. Gotta change 11. So where was I? The Italian brain rot characters. They have a very surreal but interesting sounding names that sounds very funny. For instance, but before that I'm going to change. So how many reps did I do on the last session? Let me see. 11, 8, 6, 4, 4, 7. Okay. So I can do more than 8. I guess I'll try. Nine. 9-1, 9-1, 9-0, 9-1. I'm not sure. Oh, hello, Stefan 13697. Thank you for the count. Bro, you're killing it, thank you. So back to the topic I was saying. So their names. So back to the topic. They have names. That sounds very funny. Their names go something like Tralalero Tralala. Or like Bombardillo Crocodilo. What else? Yeah, there was something. One was like brr, brr, patapim. What's the other one? There was a cute one named Cappuccino Assassino, something like that. Assassino Cappuccino, I'm not sure. And of course, the killer one was Tung 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 Sahur. There we go. 1733. Yes. J6. 6. 6. So what was the last session like? It's incline dumbbell press, not dumbbell press. Incline trap bar press. Wait, did I do dumbbell presses more? Not more. So I did 8 and 9, but in this trap bar press on this 11, 8, 6, and I did 11, 9, 6 this week, right? So it's one more. 11, 9, 6, yeah, one more than the last time, which is a big improvement, yes. Okay, I'm gonna rest for one more minute. And then press. Okay, 36. Here we go. Bombardiro crocodilo. Brr, brr, patapim. It's fun to say. And there was something like chimpanzini bananino. And larilli larilla. So like nir nora lerodia. Som gradazzo pitatia. 1739, okay. Five. I felt the resistance going out. I don't know how to express it. I felt I lost focus on my pecs on the last rep. It felt like I was pushing up with my arms more than I am trying to close in the pecs on the last rep, honestly. But still, I think it was better than nothing. Bananino bananini. Okay. $42, okay. Bananinero chimpanzinaro. Let's change the camera a little bit. Trallallero, trallalliri, trallalluru, trallalla. 1742, let's go. Very good. Push. 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 Das. Yes. 7 and 2. 7 and 2. 7-2. Get into it. Push up. Okay. You're still watching Stefan13697. Dude, just curious, do you compete in bodybuilding or just enjoying working out? Chest and arms and abs. Strong, thank you for the compliment. That is very nice of you. About the question, it's just one of my hobbies. I don't compete. I never had, and I don't think I will ever compete in bodybuilding, because I respect, with all due respect, again, I'm serious, with all due respect, as one who's enjoying bodybuilding very much, and which is working out to gain mass, mostly on muscle, has helped so much in my life, with my confidence, with self positiveness whatsoever. I love working out. I really enjoy pushing myself to the limit. I've been doing this more than 10 years. And again, with all due respect, I don't think and it's not about just bodybuilding. If you really want to compete in a pro level, world class level, the best of the best, the best of the country, and you gotta be best of the world level. You gotta compete with those kind of what do you call it? Competition, yeah. There you go. By the way, I really respect heavy bodybuilders, even those who use PED, which stands for the performance enhancing drugs, like anabolic steroids or something like that. That's their choice. I'm not using any of that, but that's my choice for health, and that's the topic I wanted to discuss. But again, with all due respect, I respect their choice. I think they're great. I wanted to look like them, but if I may say, respect. 17, 30, 46 after this set. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. 11 and 1. 11 and 1. Very nice. A few more sets, I guess, and I'm done for today. So, your question, which is a question that I get somewhat frequently, to be honest, relatively speaking, which is, by the way, my channel is not very big, so even if I say frequently, even if I mention the word frequently, it's not like once a day or once per 2 days, but it's like once a month, I don't know. But still, I have like 4 to 5 people, honestly, who ask me, do you compete or do you plan to compete in bodybuilding competition? And my answer was always no. And for now I will say I don't think I will ever compete. Maybe someday I will try for once, but the probability, the chance is very low. Because, and this is what I wanted to say after the set. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait, or you don't have to. I'm gonna answer them anyways. If you haven't figured it out yet, the name of the channel is Long Rules Workouts, not Long Rules Talking. Not about me having conversation. I just say some gibberish stuff or anything I want to say. Not for the viewers, but to practice English is my primary purpose. Just fun to study and practice another language. So back to the topic, right? If anybody's still listening, I'm not sure. And I have said this several times on the channel, so maybe I shouldn't have to emphasize the fact that I respect bodybuilding. But with all due respect, again, I respect them, but I don't think it's particularly healthy. Finally, right? That's what I wanted to say. My priority is health above muscles. But if you really want to compete and win, you have to risk your health greatly. And once again, I'm not trying to criticize or make fun of bodybuilding, like saying, it's not healthy, you're gonna kill yourself. Not in that manner, okay? But objectively, you have to risk your health greatly. Of course, you can be fine if you're genetically gifted, so to speak. But I don't think I'm genetically gifted. I've been skinny, very skinny my whole life, like a fishbone. Yes. Okay, 6. I just like this feeling of pushing myself to the limit. So, anyway, once again, sorry to say this, but I don't think pro-level bodybuilding is very healthy for your health. Of course, they look healthy, but our sense is not always factual. You know what optical illusion is? Google it up, and you will see that human sense is not very reliable sometimes. So they might look very healthy, very energetic, but that's just what looks in the eyes. And have you watched Transformers? No? You should watch it. The Transformer, there's a famous line. It goes something like, it's more than meets the eye. Positively or negatively. So you don't want to believe everything you see. But you don't want to doubt everything you see either. So, like I always say, the answer is always in between two extremes. So you don't want to believe everything you see, but you don't want to doubt everything you see either. It's a complex world. You gotta find out yourself what the truth is. But my axiom, let's say, to navigate in this complex world is not to lie. That doesn't particularly mean be honest. So it's a little bit different. I just don't lie. That doesn't mean I tell you everything. If you ask me my bank account and password, I'm not going to tell you because I don't lie. So I'm trying to be honest, and I'm trying to not lie ever, never, ever again in my life. And not least in the stream, because I said this like a few hundred times. Of course, that's not true, but to exaggerate, I've said this a lot of time before, but I don't delete any of my videos. I don't want to delete any of my streams, any of my videos, any of my comments, anything. Everything, hopefully, at least not voluntarily. I'm not going to delete any, and so hopefully everything's going to be online forever and ever, till the end of humanity. Who knows? So, I don't want to lie on the stream, not least for that fact, because everything's going to be online forever. For instance, what I'm saying right now, it's not perfect. Someone might say, yeah, that's silly Asian, talking gibberish. Whatever. So 1722. And 1753. And again, not trying to, put myself down or I'm trash, something like that. I like myself pretty much, and it's not putting myself down, as you mentioned a few times. It's more like someone might say that, and I am aware of the possibility, but I don't care. Is more close to the answer, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the Excel overlay and take a thumbnail picture for the stream. Maybe I'll try hit a different spot for a different lighting. Never tried here. Okay, That'll be the stream thumbnail. That'll be the thumbnail for the stream. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of post-workout stretching. Don't forget to stretch your muscles after the workout. And I'm gonna count down 10 after that. And the stream, I'm gonna turn back on the overlay. And let me watch. Let me read a little bit of a comment. Let me see. Do you take any supplement? Back looking good, thank you. Never lied, yes. Do you take any supplements? If so, what? You can check it on my Instagram, where I post everything except water that I ingest, which means I digest, which means I eat. Everything. I'm not lying. I post everything I eat, and that's the purpose of that Instagram account. You can check that on the link in the description of this video. If you don't want to check that out because it's in Korean, you don't want to use Google translation. Like there's too much information. I can't read everything you digested. Just tell me the gist, and I will say that my answer is yeah. You can check it on my Instagram. You're gonna say that's too long. There's too many information. I'm gonna say it's on my YouTube in the description. There's a link. There's everything. If you don't want to, how can I express? If you don't want to decipher the information, I'm not going to do it for you. Someday maybe I will, but I honestly don't have time for that right now. Yeah. And that's that. But at least I have everything online, and I'm never deleting any of it. So you have to decipher. You have to look into it. You have to organize. You have to translate. You have to, put your time and effort into it, like a geologist or scientist. But you're not going to do it, so that's fine. It's like my YouTube channel. There's 850 videos online. Nobody's gonna watch everything, but at least I have everything online. So someday maybe an AI will analyze that for you and take the gist out of it. Here's the gist in 3 sentences: eat healthy, work out, sleep well. You're gonna get nothing out of it because it's so short. Well, in my opinion, a truly valuable, in my opinion, a genuinely, truly valuable information or a teaching or a message should be long. You don't want something that's short and easy to understand, that that has everything that you need. Not like that. But I understand, because it's, when it's short, you can focus more. It's easier to digest. It's like you don't want to read an actual book. You just want to watch a clip of from a short movie, and just rationalize yourself. Oh yeah, I watched that movie. Nobody actually reads Nietzsche. It's the Former Harvard professor Jordan B. Peterson once said, nobody actually reads Nietzsche, they read a sentence, and we read a clip of a sentence from a paragraph from the book. So, and just, yeah, I understand each, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the, what do you call it? Tendency. Yeah, I'm talking about tendency. Like people, like watching a 2-hour movie is, it's too much time and effort of my life. People just watch a clip of a review video that's clipped from the movie. So, and shorts and 30 seconds shorts from that clip, and say, oh yeah, I know that movie now, because that's way easier. And people are gonna do the same thing with my channel, I guess, because I have too much video online and too much speaking, too much text, too much information. So nobody's gonna actually, watch everything and digest everything. Then why are you doing that? I have explained that several times already on the channel, so I'm not going to say that again. But for the 1000th time, which is not true, to exaggerate, for the 1000th time, is to have record of myself. For me. Okay, that was fun talking. Stefan13697, bro, don't piss off. Just curious and showing respect. No, fine. I'm not trying to piss anybody's off. You're not pissing me off. I'm not pissing you off. Gotta go piss after this stream. I was just into speaking and expressing myself in English. And to be honest, I'm pretty doubtful about I don't think anyone's actually I don't think anyone is following everything that I have said, and it's practically not possible, impossible, and I'm fine with that. I'm just fine with the fact that I have everything online, saved for everyone, publicly, forever and ever, till the end of humanity. That's just human race at it's not at, I don't think it's at peak, but anyway, it's like very it makes me feel like I'm doing something meaningful, which is very hard to define, but for me, actually, I think what I'm saying is no, not what I'm saying is. Anyway, I think I feel good. Yeah, that sums it up. Okay, I have talked too much today. I think 17:53. I wrote down the time on my diary. It's 18:08 in this time zone. Yeah, I need to stretch more and end the stream. Okay, it's 18:09. Thank you, Stefan 13697. I hope you have a great day or night, depending on where you are. Okay. Thank you for watching. If anybody is still watching, to anybody who is still watching, hope you have a great day or night, depending on where you are. Don't forget to stretch your muscles after workout. You can't forget about like and subscribe, but I will take a live zone. And this is 18:10 in this time zone. There's a clock right there. The +9 indicates the time zone. If you're still listening, I think you are not aware of this. I just read your comment saying what, and that is very hard to understand because there's a time delay between my stream and your chat. You see, what I'm doing right here goes into the camera and goes into the PC and gets uploaded, streamed, and your computer gets the stream, and your computer or mobile phone plays it, and you watch that play with your eye, and you type something you want to say, and that comes online again, goes back up there and gets in this computer, and that shows up here, and that I read, and then I answer. So remember, there's like 1 minute to 2 minute time difference between you and me. So it is not possible for me or you to have a real-time conversation. It's not practically possible. My computer is very old. It's more than 10 years old. The camera is not very good. The internet is not very stable. The cable, I don't know, it's very long, so it doesn't mean that's stable. You know, I have said this more than 5 or 6 times already on this channel, but my camera gets, cut off, freezes, the computer just... So it's not very practical to have a real-time conversation. It's not practically possible. There's 1 minute or 2 minute, 1 to 2 minute delay between the comment and my answer. So please understand that fact. So where was I? So don't forget to stretch your muscles. I have talked many minutes, even though the channel's name is not Long Rules Chattering, it's Long Rules Workout. But it was fun talking, at least. So anyway, this is 18:13 soon. I'm gonna count down 10 and end the stream. I gotta drink some water. Okay, this is 18:13. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you.